WLTZ Studios in high definition. This is the D. Armstrong Show.
Bam, bam. Oh, y'all did.
Let go, TJ, Let go.
We're looking at teen violence. Is it happening more because more children are growing up these days in single-family homes? What is going on with our children? How important is it to have a father for a child's development? Welcome to the show this afternoon. It is a Relationship Thursday. Will your children, this is kind of an explosive question, are you going to allow or hopefully try to get your children to spend part of their summer vacation with their father? Why or why not? Our relationship expert, Dr. Darren Moore, is with us to answer your questions and comments. Call us at 706-569-9390. He's a research professor at Mercer University and a family and relationship counselor. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
School is out and there's so much conversation going on now about what is going to happen this summer with some of the young people. We've seen what appears to be an escalation of violence, particularly among the very young. And the question is, does it have something to do, perhaps, maybe not the only ingredient in this formula, but does it have something to do with the fact that more children are growing up in single-family homes and they don't have the authority of the father? And that is a volatile issue. Immediately you're going to see women saying, well, I'm a good mother, I do a good job. But is that enough? Now I'm going to read some information from a couple of studies, and you tell me if you agree with these. Princeton University sociology professor Seta McClanahan finds that a father's absence can increase antisocial behavior such as drug use and reduces a child's chance of employment. And in the same report, it says that father absence is what they're calling it, is the strongest indicator of whether or not you're going to have a delinquent in school. How important is a father?
A father is extremely important to the development of children, young boys and young girls, especially when we're thinking about the summer where students are going to be out of school. They're not going to be supervised. Mom and or dad have to go to work. It's just a really bad situation. And if you don't have a father or a parental figure that is strong, that has authority, then that may potentially create some risk for your children.
So what do you say to some mothers who might be taking an offense and they're saying, you know, I'd rather them not have their dad. They don't need him. I'm doing a good job. How do you respond to that? Because it's being said. We can almost hear it.
I'm sure it is. Well, the first thing I would ask the mother is, tell me a little bit about what's behind that perspective. So are you saying that because you're upset that you're no longer with him? Are you saying that because he's a bad role model? Are you saying that because he cheated on you? So tell me a little bit about what's behind your disinterest in having your children involved with him.
Wow. So there needs to be a distinction between whether or not I'm vengeful and I'm spiteful, or whether or not I think that he is maybe a drug dealer or a perverse person and he shouldn't be around them. So why don't you want them with their father? Because they have a father.
Absolutely. And they may have a point. It could be that this individual is not a good influence. So I would want to really explore with them. Tell me a little bit about what are some of the issues that you have with having your child involved with their father.
Wow. Do you agree that fatherless children have lower self-esteem more often and a greater risk for even mental illness and suicide and an increased risk of incarceration? Today we had two sets of mugshots on the air. They were all young men, and I would probably venture to say all of them from single family homes, all of them accused of violent crimes at very young ages in Columbus, Georgia.
I definitely think that not having a father in the home can contribute to delinquent behavior. And so yes, low self-esteem, right, which also is projected into future relationships. So when you don't have the parental figure, the authority that teaches you how to be not just a young boy, but how to be a man, that's going to be problematic. And you're going to use that in all of your relationships.
Okay, we have a phone call this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. What is your question or comment for Dr. Moore? And may I have your name, please? And I do want to urge you to turn your television down, okay? Because you can hear on the phone, if someone else is in the room, they may not be able to hear what you're saying. You'll have to tell them later, or you can watch the D. Armstrong Show on Facebook. But please turn your television down. May I get your name, please?
Oh, my name is Brenda.
Hi. What is your question or comment?
I just want to say, I just think I tried keyboard. I just want to let you guys know that single women can handle raising your own children. You don't have to have a father in the household. I've been doing it on my own for the past 7 years. My children's father, is not in the picture. And, everything has been going great. My kids are making straight A's in school. They have everything that they need. So I don't see what the problem is. Their father isn't helping out with anything. And so, I just, on behalf of the single mothers out there, they can do it. They don't have to have a father.
Okay, that was thank you so much. We're not going to hold her on because apparently she's on a cell phone. Sounds like she's somewhere where the signal is not that strong. But did you hear that? She says, I don't agree. She said, I've raised a house full of kids. My kids are making good grades. They haven't given me any problems. Their father's out of the picture. So is it that we're not speaking to the small group that's doing okay? We're speaking to a larger group that's not doing okay? Or who are we speaking to?
I think we're trying to get the message out that when we turn on the television and we see all these people going to jail, we're looking at some of the issues that are surrounding that. And so maybe for her and for a lot of other people, there are a lot of strong mothers out there that are single parents that are striving to do the best that they can, and some of them are being very successful. So I'm not saying that your child is doomed if there's not a father figure around. What I'm saying is that having a father figure around, if that person is a good role model, could actually enhance the work that you're already doing.
Wow.
So then we're moving from just
make it
graduating
even
from
better.
high school to now going on to college and doing other things.
Okay. We'll be back after the break. We're talking with Dr. Darren Moore, and today we're talking about an issue. As you see, there's going to be a lot of conflict with this one. 706-569-9390. How important is a father? A recent study that came out that said even if you're not getting along with that man, get over it, get some counseling. Stay in the house together, okay? Because a lot of people say it's better for them not to be in that tension. But there's some new studies saying what you need to do is work on your relationship because your children need you and the father. What do you think about that? Okay, coming up, spring cleaning. What do you do with those things that are nice, but you're ready for something new? You make it somebody else's blessing, somebody else's treasure. Take it to the Goodwill. Did you know that 4,000 babies die in their sleep in the United States every year? We'll talk about doing everything you can to try to prevent that. We have tickets, yay, to give away to Callaway Gardens too, so play to win. 2 for Saturday, 2 for Sunday. All you have to do is know the phrase that pays. On three.
WLTZ, where you find D. Woo!